Gavin Newsom made news again, and it's a petty one. Alright folks, let's break this down. This move by Gavin Newsom to exclude Tesla from a California EV rebate program.
Tesla's electric vehicles would likely not qualify for California's new state tax credits. That's under a proposal in the works if President-elect Donald Trump scraps the credit for EV purchases. The update came from the state's Governor Gavin Newsom's office on Monday. Reuters reported this month that Trump's transition team is considering eliminating the federal tax credit of $7,500 for EV sales. Tesla CEO Elon Musk, a close Trump advisor, sharply criticized the idea of barring the automaker from EV subsidies. He wrote on X in response, "Even though Tesla is the only company who manufactures their EVs in California, this is insane." The state faces financial headwinds, with an estimated $2 billion budget deficit next year.
You know, folks, sometimes politics just doesn't make any sense. And this is one of those times. California has been pushing for years to lead the charge on clean energy and electronic vehicles. Who's been at the front line of that? Tesla. Love him or hate him, Elon Musk revolutionized the EV market. And a lot of California's success in reducing emission comes from his car on the road. Think about California's image. The state has branded itself as the leader in green energy, the trailblazer for tackling climate change. And Tesla is not just part of that narrative, it is that narrative. You've got one of the world's top innovators, Elon Musk, building cars that just don't meet emission standards. They crushed him. So what does Newsom do? He takes the rebate program, a program meant to incentivize clean energy adoption, and cuts out a guy who's been leading the charge. It's like having Michael Jordan on your team, but instead of passing the ball, you bench him during the playoffs. Crazy, right? Here's what's really happening. This move isn't about helping consumers or the environment. It's about playing politics. Musk moved Tesla's headquarters out of California to Texas, made some noise about state's business climate, and now he's being punished. But who really pays the price? The people of California. They're taking away the most popular EV option for many, making it harder for middle-class families to afford an electric car. Now, let's step back and look at the bigger picture. Newsom says he's trying to give other automakers a chance to catch up. Okay, fair enough. Competition is great. But real competition means raising your game, not dragging the leader down. Imagine you're in a marathon and instead of encouraging everyone to run faster, you trip the guy in the first place. That's what this feels like. This move also sends a terrible message to businesses. If you're an entrepreneur thinking about setting up shop in California, what are you saying? You're seeing a state that punishes success, a state that lets politics get in the way of progress. It's no wonder businesses are leaving in droves. And the one who can afford to? They're taking their jobs and tax revenue with them. Folks, let's call it like how it is. California's trying to play hero, handing out rebates to everyone but Tesla owners, while the state's buried under a $2 billion deficit. Let me tell you, you don't balance a sinking ship by poking more holes in the hull. You fix the leaks. Instead, they're doubling down on the bad policies, leaving hard-working taxpayer to foot the bill. So here's the deal. If Newsom really cared about California's climate goal, he'd been doing everything he could to expand the EV market. Instead, he's playing games, and the people, they're the ones left to deal with the consequences. It's typical, and frankly, it's disappointing. Alright folks, that's the breakdown. You see what's going on here. A little political drama, a whole lot of questionable decisions, and as always, it's the everyday people who end up footing the bill. Now, if you got some value out of this, if it opened your eyes or gave you something to think about, do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps more people see this content. And trust me, we've got a lot more to talk about. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Until next time, stay safe, stay sharp. I'll catch you in the next one.